valiant soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's my mouth? It's your boy Lamb. So I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Wait, whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Yo, what's good? It is a variant of Deadpool, aka Deadpool. I am here, and of course, I'm not alone. Luckily, I'm joined by a colorful crew of collective people. First and foremost, we do have another degenerate, not Deadpool himself. It is, of course, the Afro-Comic 765.
You already know. Your local neighborhood scumbag. Here to get the folks that daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. Ready to talk about Deadpool and democracy.
Oh, yeah, we are actually. And under him, we do have his friends of everybody. It is Unico Williams.
Listen. I forgot the line.
Yeah.
Wait. Give me one more chance to do it. It's better to be rich and alive. Wait, hold on. It's better to be dead and alive.
Okay.
Than to be dead and poor. Who told you that? Unbelievably a man in the past.
And finally, we have him. Not on top of her. So.
I tried it.
I marvels him. And I almost died, but listen.
Wait, what?
Conversations Wednesday with the waifus.
Fuck that shit. You know the fucking vibe.
Seriously? That's what's happening on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man says
it's casual conversations. What do you expect?
Oh, it's
where
lit.
else would you
It's
where
lit.
else would
This
you
is
put
lit.
that kind of
why would you say it's lit? Did you see something or go to an event that might have happened?
Why are you trying to squeeze the fucking content out of him, yo? Come on. Let there be some,
all he has to do is say, yeah, I might have a couple of things to say and we move on with the show.
Nigga, damn, come on.
All right.
But
you'll learn on Wednesday, casual conversation.
Yeah, but do that. Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Let's do it.
We'll say for that.
I'm so excited to watch that.
We have a number of things to go over. This has been a week of shocking truths, lies, and some Deadpool stuff in the mix of it. So it's a lot.
There we go. I'm glad we're framing this correctly. Good job, Monte.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna have face.
I appreciate that. But listen, don't get me wrong though.
America.
I love Deadpool and Wolverine, but there are some other things to be spoken about.
America.
There are definitely some other things. We'll start out with probably the most tragic one out of all of them. Justice for Sonia Massey. If you haven't heard or you're a bit unsure of what's going on surrounding this woman, I can explain the story for you. Essentially, Sonia Massey, she was a mother that was living, I believe it was on her own, but she has 2 kids. And what ended up happening is that late one evening, she heard some sounds around her living abode. And so she ended up calling 911, asking for police to come and check around her. And so when the police came, it was Deputy Sean, I want to make sure I get his name right. Deputy Sean Grayson and another unidentified deputy that was with him. They both came, searched the property, didn't see anything. And so then they came up in her house. She had a pot of boiling water on the stove, probably doing some cooking. And what ended up happening is people started acting a bit weird by people. It was generally the Deputy Sean Grayson himself. Started asking questions. Saying like, are you okay? Did you have any history of mental illness or anything? And that she's like, I'm fine. I took my medicine. And if anybody wondering, she does take medicine for schizophrenia. But it's both under control. And the reason why this has come up now, this happened at the beginning of July. And the body cam footage of the Deputy Sean Grayson himself actually came out over the course of this week. And so to continue and finish the story, what ended up happening is the deputy told her, cut off the boiling water while the other deputy went and looked around her abode. And the Deputy Sean just got a little bit paranoid himself, started acting a bit off, saying like, why are you approaching me with the boiling water and everything, put down the boiling water, started shouting at her. And she was saying, this boiling water, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Like nothing too out of pocket or anything of that nature, and the deputy seemed to have just gotten spooked and off and ended up, unfortunately, unloading his weapon towards Miss Sonia Massey. I believe she was shot 3 times, and fortunately, she lost her life as a result of the incident. And so the body cam footage or the live footage of this exact story and all of it, some more details that I haven't really seen, came out. We're not going to show you the body cam footage in and of itself here. I'm not going to do that for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
it is a very, very important thing that shouldn't have happened. She didn't do anything wrong. And see it and have another instance of police brutality, especially towards an African American person, ending in loss of life. I don't even know what to say at this particular point. I mean, the deputy, of course, he's been charged, relieved of duty currently, and is currently on the process of being tried for murder. But this is just at this point, I don't even know what to say anymore. And shout out to Ms. Hicks. She called the police. She called police because she heard things on her property. She called.
That's that, Mr. Hicks. You're right. She
and
did.
This is what happens.
I didn't call you to come kill me.
And of course, as the internet does, they looked for details about Sean Massey. Saw he's had a prior history of questionable acts, a prior history of, I think, just issues and incidents, especially, with not being able to handle stressful situations well. Like he has a history of this, some other questionable offenses during his time as a deputy. And just, oh boy. Afro Kami, you up, my friend.
This is a classic case of black folks aren't safe when white folks get nervous. I hate to be that guy, but I mean, like, this is textbook, yo. Could this have been, look, could you have tased her? Yeah, you could have. Could you possibly have restrained her? Am I saying right? Listen, no one wants to get scalded in 2024, but like escalating, but I hate to be that guy because I can't say how I'd act in that same situation. Somebody comes at me with a fucking pot of boiling water and I'm armed. I can't say I wouldn't, but at the same time, when you see you can feel like, folks, if you want to go and watch the body cam footage, by all means, like, bruh, cops shouldn't sound that nervous in these kinds of situations. You'd have thought she was gonna pull like the goddamn MP40 out from under her sink or something. Like, bruh, you ain't never seen a scary movie. And I don't mean that. I'm just saying, this is like, I don't know, maybe we're just desensitized to certain behavior, but it just doesn't feel like the use of deadly force was even remotely the way to go in this situation. Like I said,
and then there's like other details about it is just so off, so horrible. The deputy delayed any kind of medical assistance to her. His partner tried to go and get the first aid kit. He was like, "No, it's a headshot. She's already gone."
Which is crazy, bro.
Delayed calling for medical assistance, over the radio. Said that the gunshot wound was self-inflicted. Like it just. Oh my gosh. But yes, he's indicted, first-degree murder charges. But yes, he's had multiple issues with working for multiple different law enforcement agencies over the past 4 years. His service record is in question, but of course, details about why he was bounced around so frequently. Of course, we already know how this goes. Unico Williams, what you got for me?
If I may, can I have the screen? I don't want her on here. This is wrong. I don't want her on there. No. Here's the deal. Banana peel. Bruh, she was just trying to make. Now, as a avid person, I don't mind making some pasta.
Woo.
Make some pasta. Do you hear me? I've been to Baby Mama Island. All of my friends, they know about Elgin Manor. Baby Mama Island.
I lived there for the first 10 years of my life. Fuck you.
And the fact that she didn't have no pasta lets me know right then and there. No, she wasn't trying to. She literally was just trying to make some spaghetti. Period. All right. All jokes aside, if there was a joke in there, dude, she was no harm. She was not going to hurt this man at all. She wasn't going to hurt this guy. Oh man, and I can't.
The boiling holy
can't-
water could have been nasty work.
I honestly can't get it out of my head. The fact that he said, "Yeah, look at that water leaking on us." Nigga, what the? I'm sorry, I said nigga because that's what I say, because that's what we do.
It's a colloquial term, folks.
That's what I do. But I'm saying, like, dog, for real, on some real stuff, no. You were not in any type of real danger. If somebody hits me with some hot water, I gotta shoot the fuck out of her. No. Dude, this was the craziest thing I've ever seen. And whatever he got coming to him, gotta come to him. But you gotta make sure that it's something that we all cool with. You get it? Whatever he got coming to him, gotta come to him. But it needs to be something that we can all agree with, because at the end of the day, what is this? This is in Illinois, right? That's right next to us, ain't it? Afro, it's right next to us, ain't it? Is that how they acting? Because that's how they act about fireworks. Y'all ain't crazy about fireworks, but this right here, that's y'all cool with that? Dude, she literally has some issues going on. Okay, if somebody calls and says, there's a creeper outside of my house. Okay, let's check it out. And they did walk around. They did what they were supposed to do, walk around the house and see what's going on. Boy. Nothing was happening. So you go in there and then you're aggressive towards the person that called y'all. Somebody might actually been like, I know some crazy girls now. We're not going to get into all that. What I'm saying is this. All this is going on and you treat her as, what's it called? Somebody say it for me. You treat her as the
what? The suspect?
Okay. I've seen somebody boil some spaghetti in the last couple of days. It was all right.
Did you fear for your life at any point in time while it was being boiled?
I didn't fear for my life.
Did they call you the devil at any point in time while it was cooking?
Let's not get into that. What I want you to know.
Someone's got to lighten the aura sometimes. My fault. Continue on.
What I want you to know is, yes, crazy things can happen, but it's somebody hitting you with some hot water. Because I've done that before in my life. Because girls take hot showers. Have y'all ever had it?
Hold on. No, there's difference from a really hot shower and a pot of boiling water, but that's neither here nor there.
Come on now.
And what I'm saying is it did not deserve a gunshot to the head.
We can all agree on that.
He was proud of what he did. He was proud. He's like, man, that's a gunshot, brother. That's a gunshot, brother. That's what I got from that. Do you hear
headshot? Yo, calling the headshot is kind of wild when you know that you're on.
Y'all play Call of Duty, right? Y'all play Call of Duty. I'm like, man, I headshot.
Yo, 1v Wonder. That's crazy.
And
1v Wonder.
And that's where I'm at. I'm gonna leave it at that. Go ahead.
Oh, to acknowledge, of course, some of the comments. They might have was looking for a criminal. There was not really much of a reason to go into her house. That's first and foremost. Asking for the ID, the extra questions like, do you
There's
have
that. That ID.
Like that.
There's that.
The narrative without the video. I mean, you can already look at it. He already said when he was calling the dispatch.
Yeah, I was about to say he tried to tell him that she did it. We know what the narrative was gonna be.
He was trying to dodge.
I think it's just dumb.
But of course, we're also joined by the great and wonderful Hollywood Sensei 215 representing DreamCon. What you got for me? We are on here. First topic talking about Sonia Massey.
We're getting the heavy shit out of the way, yo.
Happened without any question. What you got for me?
I mean, America being America, it's just
what that mean. What does America being America mean to you?
America being America means that
niggas get killed.
That police can walk into the house of the people that called the police and shoot them. That's what America is. You know,
May I ask you one?
America
I'm gonna
is
shut up. I just want to ask you one last question.
America is also
Is it
Yo, he
okay
called
for
the
him to do
headshot
this?
what it done, which
Oh,
is
let him speak.
America
fine.
is
No. I'm just asking one question. Is it okay because he felt like that even after what happened in 2020? Do police still feel like they can do these things
I
and it's
think that's
okay?
listen, and this isn't to shoot bail. I think that's almost more of a human thing. Humans either act with deadly force in one or two type of ways. It's either they don't use it or they use it, and like there is no in between that, and it doesn't matter like when or where. It's either they're gonna use it or they're not gonna use it. It's just a matter of when he used it.
He
And
said that on
my boy, you live out there on the West Coast. I'm just asking, is that how they feel? Because I saw a lot of Trump supporters in California
listen.
as
I'm
well.
gonna be honest with you. I have the fortunate. I have been fortunate to not have to deal with the LAPD yet. So I mean, I
Yo, shout
haven't
out to
encountered
that.
them. So
Knock
I
on
haven't
wood.
encountered the LAPD yet, but I have encountered police in Texas where I was just walking to work security with my whole security uniform on, and they made me get down on the ground because I fit the description of somebody that robbed a gas station, but I'm in full security
What?
uniform, and they robbed the gas station that I was
Yo,
walking towards. So it's like, I'm you saying I robbed the gas station that I'm walking towards, and I'm in full security uniform. I've also dealt with Philadelphia police where I've been
That part we're more
snatched out of a
familiar with
car.
that.
I've been
yeah.
snatched out of a car, guns
Mm.
pointed in my face, tasers on my neck. For nothing. You know what I mean? All
We've
because I
all
fit the,
we've all been there. There's nothing
you know,
like the cops pulling guns on you for no reason
for
other
no
than
reason.
and
You know what I mean?
before I give it over to Zell, man, I will acknowledge his last comment there is why not the leg, arm, why the head with a woman crouching afraid. Let's
He
be real.
That's
Let's
what
be
he
real.
wanted.
that
Let me
nigga was in Call of
No,
Duty mode.
let's be real.
before
You're also
you
talking about a policeman with policeman training, mace, and a stun gun, and yet the weapon with deadly force was the first thing you thought of. We're not even gonna talk about that part. Not even going.
Hot water.
Not
before
Hot
even
you
going.
water.
move on
He
though,
could
I
he
just
could have
wanna
even went the baton route, yo.
We're not
should
even
have
gonna
went
go
the
into that.
baton route.
I'm
I
take
just wanna
I'm
say
taking
this
the
though.
baton over the hot water any
Let's
day.
get it out real quick.
I just wanna say this because I don't wanna all my comments to take light away from because a person did just lose their life. You know what I mean? And you know, what happened to Sonia Massey is very, very tragic. You know what I mean? It's tragic. It's on a long line and a long list of tragic deaths of black Americans, by the hand of the police. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like unsympathetic when I say I'm numb to it because this shit done happened so many times. You know what I mean? But low key I am. You know what I mean?
Desensitization is
You know what I
real.
mean? It's like but it's still horrible to see. Like, I mean, this shit got to change some way or another. Like, I mean, this shit is unacceptable.
Yeah, yeah. Keep
May I
getting
ask a
harder.
question? Just one question to the panel. We know each other, right? Right? In the panel right now, we know each other, right? For the
Yes,
most
Yes,
sir.
part, we're like we
I'd like
fuck with each other.
I'd like to think so.
So would do you like do you think that could happen to
Chipotle?
y'all? Do you think that could happen to me? Do you think that could happen to y'all? That's my question. Like, do you honestly feel like that
Do
could
I
happen
think
to you
that I
guys?
oh most definitely could I run into a cop that had like the itchy trigger finger? Most definitely at any point in time. I feel like.
That's Afro Comedy, and I love this man, and I would never let that happen to him if I was ever in the same
Yeah, but it's
vicinity as
not
him.
but it's not your trigger finger that's gonna be itchy.
No,
But I'm just,
I would never let that happen to
it's
you.
always a real
But I'm
possibility,
asking
though.
the rest of the panel, do y'all think that this could happen to y'all?
Yes,
As
this
black
is
men? As black
all you
men,
got.
y'all.
All you got to do is one slip up and one thing they deem that you were threatening. Oh, let me get my wallet. Oh, he went for something. He reached for a gun. That's all it take. 1 second.
I
It's
definitely
easy.
feel like it could happen to me because I've been in a
Feel like it would happen to
situation
you as well?
where it almost happened. I mean,
I
So
was
the
about to
gun
say,
the gun was in my
I've
face. I mean,
that
I've
part.
I have personally been hit with the gun from a police officer in my face And I asked that man, I said, "You gonna kill me in my hood?" And I didn't even do anything. And he had his gun in my face. And that's the most dramatic thing that these bitches done cheated on me. These hoes done everything. Everything that's bad that can happen to anybody has happened to me. But the most scariest time is when that police officer had a gun in my face. Have any of y'all, do y'all feel, the rest of the panel, do y'all feel like that could happen to you as well?
Boy,
Yes, Joe.
be real with it. Wrong
I was
place,
gonna say, I
wrong
think
Yes.
time,
that's
wrong
what is
police.
like the
And
status
anything
quo,
can happen.
unfortunately enough, especially
be
in
real.
America.
And the last one, was she required to allow him into her home?
No,
Most times,
no,
No, but if
no,
she was
don't
having a
no,
forcibly enter
schizophrenic
into an
episode, I don't
establishment
think that she
without
was gonna.
no. They're not
a
qualified to say
significant
that.
reason
No,
as to why they would need to. So most times they have to get permission to be entered into the house.
they can't go into the house without a warrant.
So I'm
Police
saying like when
officers
you get
cannot
pulled
do
over
that.
in your car without probable cause, they can't just search your car. Just something like that. But
Y'all got some laws, y'all. They ain't got to
Dale,
just do the shit
we're gonna
like
give it to you, my brother.
Our spiritual leader speaks.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Darian Murray, the kid that got shot when his parent called the police because some man was beating her.
Yep.
So, and the kid got shot. 11-year-old kid got shot. Doesn't even look threatening at all. Got shot. Then you see the Sonia Massey situation in which he walked in her home and an unqualified cop comes in and either pretends to be nervous or is nervous.
Ooh,
And has an
potentially.
a little itchy finger, in which the man has been fired multiple times from multiple departments because, of course, he doesn't handle situations well. So we can assume
As
that,
we can see.
and I'm saying he doesn't handle situations well. So why is he still a cop? And then you have a presidential candidate who says he wants immunization from all police officers, which is even more scary when you think
so
about
nasty.
this situation. When you think about this situation, because an unqualified cop, at the very least, let's not, even if we don't say racist, an unqualified cop who doesn't handle situations has a literal police union, which is the only good union that somehow all of America, specifically or a certain group, loves. The only union they like for some reason, and they can't fire these people, so they get relocated.
Shout out to UAW. Shout out to UAW.
Instead of getting fired, they get relocated 4 times, and then he ends up shooting someone.
It's a brotherhood, Zelmay.
And
you see his tattoos. You see his tattoos. You see his tattoos. That thug. You see his tattoos.
I do want to say shout out to the police who called this a murder. Because I saw them. I don't want to leave them out. A lot of times you don't hear nobody say nothing, but they actually like, yo, that is a murder. Like, you cannot just shoot. That woman was nowhere near you. And the scariest thing about it, she said, I rebuke you. Imagine. And you seen everything going on with the Olympics and everything. It's a little weird that just all of a sudden rebuke you, set him off more than anything. Even holding the water, like, put the water down, I rebuke you, and that just set him off. Listen. So you can go
the white devil parallel was crazy.
I'm just saying, it just goes out here. And this lady, as I said, I gave you another situation at the beginning in which they called the police. You shouldn't call the police and have to fear for your life. I shouldn't call the police and be like, I need an ID because I said some dude is creeping into my house.
I catch a dude creeping in my house, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna call the police afterwards.
Shout out to Mr. Hicks. He also had a story. One of his friends who was white passed away because another cop got him after him challenged him to a fight. It's like, what?
Which is why immunity is scary.
Like, yeah, we are under scrutiny, but just the police need to be gotten control of in these situations.
Bam, even the white boys getting shot.
It's
oh yeah, it's Indiana, yo. Everybody gets shot.
But definitely. Any final thoughts? Also, my heart goes out to the rest of Sonia Massey's family. Her children lost their mother. I hate.
Quit making white cops nervous, people. Oh my lord.
Oh, okay.
That is a joke. That is a joke.
But
be careful, be wary of immunity laws. Some reason
that's such a crazy worry to have.
Yeah, they can shoot you and not even get charged.
I
even
know.
11-year-old
going to jail.
Adrian Murray, the dude just shot an 11-year-old. He got off. He's like, oh yeah, that's his job. He got off from this crime, by the way. I did do a story on I'll Be That News. He got off. He did not go to jail for shooting a child who said he's beating my mom.
That's crazy.
Oh, he was too big of a black child. He was only 4'11". It was scary.
Well, let's start. Since you did bring up the president that decided to say that, we're going to show his face a little bit here as well. So, of course, there was some other news, some presidency news that actually happened. So after pressure and other reasons that, unless I'm a little bit lost, haven't yet to really been dived into.
He caught COVID.
It was COVID, yo.
Yeah, but
COVID did
Joe
it.
Biden actually decided to step down from the presidential race, which means
Good
he
for
will not be
him.
running and he will not be up for re-election come in November. So he's no longer the Democratic candidate for the presidency, which means that right now there is no Democratic candidate. Of course, he put on Twitter, gave a full signed letter and saying he'll speak to the nation later on this week, but he feels as though that he's just going to solely focus on just the current presidential term and running that to the best of his ability, and that he is going to step away. And it was a bit of a shocking decision. Of course, the Democratic Party after that horrible one-on-one with Donald Trump that sort of showed a few deficits in them, or at least deficits at that particular time and day. And the pressure started to mount, and it just, I don't know if that was directly the reason, but just he decided to step down. And even though Kamala Harris, he did endorse Kamala Harris.
Obama didn't endorse Kamala either.
He did endorse Kamala Harris, but officially she is not the Democratic nominee for the presidency. Even though she has been pushed and she's been endorsed by Biden himself, she's not the official nominee. Currently, I think today is the 27th, which means today is the last day for any other nominees that want.
So where would $18 million that they made in one day go to? It wasn't to Kamala. I was just asking a question.
It's going to go, like right now, of course, they help to fund her campaign, but she's not officially.
Well, yesterday she is. I'm about to delegates all agree.
I can't. Hold on. My apologies. Go ahead and finish. And if you don't mind, can I do my thing? Can I do the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, let him, because I feel like me and him are going to touch on completely different things when we talk.
No, I think we're going to touch on the same thing. We're going to talk about.
She is officially as of yesterday.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Mess up the intro. I'm sorry. I just got real mad when you put that girl's face on here like she was going to do something for the Maniacs. No, she didn't do. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Can't just finish.
Well, no. Like as far as the process goes, today is the last day.
Now we turn on Kamala Harris.
Listen.
Yes, I'm turning on Kamala Harris, and I have a very good reason.
Let me get to it.
Don't get mad. Hey, hey, Mombre, stop. Don't be mean to people.
As I was saying, officially today is the last day for any other nominees to throw their head into the ring and to say that they want to also run for the Democratic nominee. If they do not, or if they do, then they have up until the 30th to, stake their claim as to why they should be the nominee. And then I think as early as August the 1st that they'll be able to actually give a vote and officially say it if there's other people that want to run against her. But if they do not, then I think, as Zell may say, it should just officially be named. She's already been officially named.
They all agree that she's gonna be named.
So it just depends. Like if nobody else throws their hat in the ring, then after today, you'll see her being the official nominee. And of course, this sparked. I think the best way to say it is just a wave of controversy regarding a possibility of not only another African American president, but the first woman president of the United States as well. It's just a lot that could go into this, a lot to dive into. Zell, you're gonna be the most peaceful before this just gets ugly under you, so we'll let you go first.
Listen, they have no choice, because do they want to turn black? Listen, if you skip over a black woman, you lose in Georgia and all the black women states. So either had to be Kamala Harris or Michelle Obama. And you skip over her and put another white man over there. That's it. And then they don't trust nobody. So it had to be her. And you're going to hear the smear campaign is going to start. And she, by the way, I do look forward to her debate with Trump. As long as she don't try to be, as long as she don't go Tulsi Gabbard and try to be nice and fake and do that little weird smile, be your lawyer self and go at him, because it'll be the most because he's gonna say something crazy to her if he.
He's gonna say something wild.
And I'm for chaos, so he's gonna say something wild if she be really mean to him. He might even get Tori gonna love that because he might say the N-word too. He been playing Mini Men.
Yo, there's always a pop, but we'll get there.
I'm saying, but he been playing Mini Men and it been an uncensored version. I heard
it.
So I'm like, oh, he getting too comfortable with this. He got shot at. He black now thing that he been doing. So, he want to immunize the police, which is not a black thing to do.
Which is crazy.
But like I said, she gonna get it. She's the only person that could get it without a bunch of people being mad.
She wasn't at Gen Con.
And
she went at Gen Con, that makes her.
Yo, she wasn't at Dream Con. It's crazy.
Yo, my bad.
Are you fine, Hollywood? It's up to you before I get to them two troublesome people above me. Did you have
AKA? She was at AKA meeting though.
No. I got a love for them.
All right, listen.
No, she ain't no AKA to me.
I'm gonna just say this.
She is AKA. You gonna say somebody not
I was gonna say
I want to.
She went to HBCU as an AKA.
Let them get his spiel. We're not worried about AKA.
Put a lot of niggas in jail.
No, we're gonna talk about the AKAs because we love them.
Y'all stressing Monterey out, man. Y'all gotta chill.
Monterey don't like y'all dissing the AKA.
For me, I said it the day the shot started whizzing at Trump. I said it the moment that man got hit up on stage, he won. So it really don't matter to me who is the Democratic candidate. It could have been Joe Biden, it could be Kamala Harris, it could have been Snoop Dogg, Eminem, it could have been Don Lemon. I don't care who it was. They was going to lose regardless.
What about
they was going to lose regardless after Trump got shot? I mean, it immortalized them in the eyes of the Make America Great Again niggas. You know what I mean? He's immortalized now. You know what I mean? He's coming out, he's playing Mini Men. People showing up to the rallies with the ear bandages on.
The maxi pad on the side of their head.
Maxi pad.
What are you doing?
You know what I mean? He got the Trump sneakers out here. Like, it's a wrap. Like, it's like Trump already won. It's solidified. Would I love to see a black woman in office? Sure. Would I want to see this one in particular? No. But hey, you know what I mean? You gotta take what you can get. You know what I mean? If it was somebody else, I'd be a little bit more ecstatic. You know what I mean? But, I'm not one of them people that will vote for somebody just off of, all right, they black, so I'm gonna vote for you. You gotta look at their policies too. Neither one of these motherfuckers are my cup of tea anyway, so it don't matter. You know what I mean? I'll tell you right now, live on air, Hollywood Sensei is not voting for nobody, so it don't. You know what I mean? I know they say, oh, your vote counts. It doesn't. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not voting for neither one. You know what I mean? So, but my final point is, like I said in the beginning, he already won the moment them shots started busting out at that rally. You know what I mean? The moment he survived and he started coming out the Mini Men and all that other shit, it was a wrap. It was nothing the Democrats could do. Black people, you know what I mean? I see it. Niggas is on Trump's side. They saying he one of us for some reason.
They rocking with it.
That they like. I don't like. That's so confusing when he go out there the next day and be like, "Hey, police get immunization from all."
Yeah, immunity for police, but I'm still coming out to 50 cents.
Immunity for police, but he coming out to 50. Project 2025.
They can kill you niggas, and they don't go to jail.
Hell,
I mean, Project 2025, all that good stuff.
They gonna play Wankster at your funeral.
I mean,
he sat there told us they ain't got never. We ain't gonna never have another election after this.
The black folks don't care.
No, don't get me started.
Before I'm done, it's like Trump. It's like Trump said himself. It's like Trump said himself. Do you want the black president, or do you want the white? That's basically.
And he said he's not Christian no more too. He said, "Yo, I'm not Christian, but y'all Christian."
It might be what we about to get to.
Yo, Islam Trump could be crazy.
That's the biggest question of 2024. Do you want the black president or do you want the white? You know what I mean?
Oh boy. And Unico Williams, the floor is yours.
Hey, old boy, welcome to the hood zone, man. That's right. Trump's neighborhood. Dude, what are we doing?
Hey, yo.
Nobody honest. Dude, what are they doing? What's their job? What are they doing? let me be the person that does not understand what's going on here for a second. Who and what are we doing? First of all, let me get on Kamala. Let me start on you. No, because I'm going to call a spade a fucking spade. Hey, baby girl. Oh, you're so cute. You was AKA. Oh, and you know that, man, my baby mama AKA. But let's not go into that because they do a lot of... No, I do have some trauma. I've had to carry bags through airports. I've done that. For what? For what? Dude,
we made you upset.
Ski-wee. I love them though. They're just so fine. Then they start letting everybody else in. But what I'm trying to say is this. What did you do? Because in the last 3 years, you knew that boy was too old for this. So you should have been doing things to be in the front of politics, right? Am I correct? Should you have not been doing things? Should you have been doing things that would make people be like,
"Oh,
yo, she's
Democrats do things."
I'm not speaking on Democrat or Republican. What I'm saying is, if I'm the vice president, I'm shooting my shot. I'm just saying, I'm Scottie Pippen. I run the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, Scottie Pippen didn't quite do that. Yeah, he lost. But what I'm saying is, you got to make yourself the number one person when somebody else is leaving and is going to be out of office. This dude is 82. This dude has literally grown from being racist. Damn, I sure did think that black people was less than me, right? Is that what happened? Panel, can y'all agree with me or am I wrong? At some point in time, was there a time when Joe Biden was
a public servant for 50 years and not be racist? I agree.
Oh wow.
That's not the point I was making, but it makes my point too. All I'm saying is this is like, yo, Kamala, I talked to my homies in Oakland. They said that you really want to lock people up for weed. I'm not a weed smoker, but people just smoke stuff that comes out you was locking them up for tens of years, right? I don't trust her. And then she had 3.5 years to make her presence known as like, no, some real shit. I know I was fucking up. I get it. I was fucking up. I was doing what I needed to do for me. But now I see in my old age that I need to do better. That's what she should have been doing these last 3 years, and should have been doing things. So on this panel, tell me anything that you've seen Kamala Harris do in these last 3 years. And that's my beef with her. It's like, bro, we ain't seen you, bro. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, because I mean,
to be fair,
am I wrong? What has she done? I've not seen her in the public. She doesn't trend on Twitter.
Hold on.
To be fair, people might not care.
But also to be fair,
I would care if she does anything.
Joe Biden when Obama was president.
Yeah, you didn't. Because nobody
did.
No,
Biden. No. Biden was still doing things.
What did Mike Pence do besides almost get killed by the president?
Yeah, I was gonna say he almost got killed.
But before that, what was he doing? You knew him as Indiana senator.
So who do you care?
Yes, we you don't know what he did very well. That nigga did not want.
Who do you pay more attention?
But who do you pay more attention? President Mike Pence.
Hold on. Hold me down for a second. Hold me down. Who do you care more about?
Monte this whole time.
I didn't.
I'm gonna get to what I care about.
He gave me the floor, bro. Did I get the floor? Did I not get the floor?
I'm letting him get his spiel off.
All I'm asking is this: Kamala Harris, Mike Pence. Neither of them did anything to say that I should be the next president. Nigga, I'm not about to be the vice president, and you ain't going. Come on, do y'all watch the Philadelphia 76ers? Do I need to take it to sports?
No, I don't.
Okay. Who is somebody?
Watch the Sixers? What the
who's
hell?
Who's somebody in wrestling right now
combat?
where they are the tag team champions, but you just know that somebody is better than the other person that's a part of the tag team championship, right? Can you say that?
I'm just saying I don't think you're hitting on like the relevant points, but
the relevant point is that she ain't did shit. She had 3 years and she knew that this nigga was 82 years old. Period. And she has her chance being front and center, and we have not heard from her. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Gotcha, KP. Appreciate those points. And finally, we have the debaucherous one who dislikes Kamala Harris even more
than Trump.
But
no, I'll say than you.
No, I don't dislike him more than I dislike Donald Trump. Donald Trump's just doing what he does. My problem with Kamala Harris is really more of like a problem with the country. Let me ask you guys a question. And at what point in time in American history this is messy politics, fuck it. Do we let war criminals come and sit before Congress and get greeted by the vice president? Since when does that happen? Honestly. That is one of my biggest problems. And I don't want to get into the whole, this isn't about Israel and Palestine at this point in time, though it is about Benjamin Netanyahu showing up before Congress, a man that we know has committed the closest thing to genocide in fucking years. Like, whether or not it was legal by the world, who knows? I mean, we call him a war criminal, so you'd sort of think, but that's my problem. Like, and that's the problem with, like, the Democrats. They just don't look. I'm not a Republican, nor will I ever be a Republican. That's just not the kind of politics I'm willing to deal with in the least bit. But here's the fucking thing, yo. One thing about them, they're more inclusive than the Democrats, and that's the fucked up part. Like, fucking, when the racists are more inclusive than the fucking than the other side, what are we doing? And that's the problem. Because we're treating this like, oh, it's still black and white. It's still like, what happens when neither side's politics work for the betterment of the country? This is the problem with a two-party political system. But this is a much deeper conversation, because here's the thing. Before fucking Kamala, I'm happy that Joe Biden decided to step away, because even if he could have won this fight, fucking there was no way. Fucking, bruh, you're not going to be 82 years old and want to put the weight of a whole nation on your shoulder for another 4 years, bro. Let's just be honest. Nobody wants to do that. Fucking.
Why isn't there a real nigga party? That's my question.
Just
be real niggas.
Cause when they got done with slavery, yo, they made sure they was gonna lock us down in a different way that wasn't as far to the ground, if you will, but that's neither here nor there. The problem is,
what is this Elden Ring? Is being black being a part of Elden Ring?
No, Tori talking about the prison system in which
I was gonna say I'm
slave if you're in the and you.
I was gonna say there's that.
Trump is not a felon. So what's that? What's that?
Yeah. Shut up.
If you're president, you can be a felon though. You cannot get a job. You can't vote, but you can be the president.
Well,
that's crazy. You can't own a gun anymore, but you can sure as fuck leave the country and have the nuke codes again. You can't have a gun, but you can drop a nuke. Crazy.
Yeah, all his crimes.
But here's the thing: I have a problem with Kamala Harris, because I don't feel like at this point in time, if you're seriously trying to fucking win against the man that just had his ear grazed by a bullet, fucking getting shot at. But at the end of the day, yo, I don't know if, like, the best way to engender faith in you is taking meetings with war criminals, let alone fucking the leader of the Israeli Defense Force, allegedly. Not even allegedly. What am I saying? No, like, definitely he is.
I mean, the only thing I'll say to wrap it up when it comes to Kamala, I'm gonna give her time, because this only happened this week that he stepped down. So I'm gonna give her time to show her campaign, show her policies, what she's running for, what she's gonna represent, what she's gonna build her election around, and that's of course
to jail.
I'm gonna give her time to see, because I mean,
she made bank though, dog. She made so much money.
So that's one. The build up of money that they gave her over this week is crazy. So I'm gonna give her time. I'm gonna give her at least a few weeks to see what are you gonna base your campaign around. And of course, the first debate against Trump, if you get that for your first debate against Trump is gonna show.
Listen, if she tries to push too hard into the Second Amendment, she's gonna lose immediately. As long as that's not her play, there are certain things that she should
be mean to him. I need him to go chaotic.
You have to show that she's more than just a vice president. That she's gonna have a backbone to be able to run the country.
We've come too far. You can't take people's guns from them.
It's just right. We're just being neutral about it. You have to look at it. Foreign nations are gonna look at this way differently than the average American person when it comes to equality of men and women and everything. Foreign nations do not look at that the same way, and especially in the positions of power, it's gonna be a lot different. Trying to navigate things like Vladimir Putin or China growing in power and stuff like that.
Y'all think Donald Trump's getting rid of the Secret Service or no?
Y'all think about this, Tori Monte. Think about this. She's a DA. He's a felon. Crazy work. Debate.
Bruh,
and see, that's the thing I'm worried about. I just don't want this to turn into Hillary Trump round 2 from 4 to 8 years ago. I don't need these secret emails or other mess come out over the next couple months. Like
nobody even knows if any of that shit is real. Like
it don't matter. You don't need. She don't need it.
Kamala joke, it's over, bruh.
She cannot have any kind of scandal come out about it. She can't. She don't got that kind of leeway right now because she's coming in this so late, and he's already got the advantage of stuff happening. Whether it's good or bad. So like,
the advantage of getting
shot. She cannot have a scandal under her right now. She needs to be as smooth as possible and go into their guns blazing. But she can destroy him.
You're aware this is the American politics system.
She is a DA though.
She can do it. She can destroy him.
I don't fuck with her. If I'm a nigga that's in Sacramento, I do not fuck with her.
I understand it. I'm not knocking you. My thing is this. I can't trust him.
You can't trust
him.
You can't trust
him.
him.
Because I can't trust him. Like we were talking about Biden is 82. He's 78. Like I can't trust him.
Listen. One person might put me in jail. The other one said the police are allowed to shoot me in the street.
I can't trust him. He's the one that's gonna give immunity. He's the one that's already shown that he is lying about so much stuff. And he already had a
president that meets with war criminals, bro.
I can't
he'll meet with him too.
May I ask the panel this, and then you do what you want to do. My question is this: if you are a millionaire and you find out that the best way to make a whole bunch of money is by the policies that you put in place as president, and you finally get into that place, would you do it?
Yeah. Why do you think he's doing it?
Okay. I'll just ask the question. Zelmay?
I don't know.
Zelmay, can I ask you that? Zelmay, would you give all of your morals away, and would you do it for you? If I do the things I know,
if I'm gonna take the prison, I'm gonna.
Let's not even do that. Let's not even get into that question because now you get crazy.
Oh, I didn't see the end of it. That's crazy. The ending is
I'm not getting into that.
That was crazy that you
Monray, you're the president. You're rich as fuck, and then all the policies that you can put into place can make you way more rich. And you're already rich as fuck. Would you do it?
No. Why would I bother?
Just ask you a question.
You're not.
Hold on. We're not ignoring the perks that come with.
The question.
Money does corrupt people, so
the question is, you're already rich as hell, all right? And then you can find yourself to be the leader of the most powerful nation in the world.
Oh yeah, I'm stuck.
And then you can put into place things that I can put into place things that say that your gas stations, your this, that, and the third, all these Kroger's, all that shit, y'all gotta give me extra money because of the businesses that I own. And you have self-interest. Would you do it?
No, I'll say no.
I wouldn't unless I knew I had a crime that I committed. Hold on, wait. There's a scenario in there where
that's morally right. That's morally right. Yeah.
Morally vague people shouldn't be.
Yeah,
that's
but
morally right. So what is
people that are good enough to get into
what are we doing when we're not morally?
Oh, if I hit the millions, my morality is definitely going to be as ambiguous.
So between these two people that we're seeing on the screen, who is more morally ready to actually help people?
Well, morally, and the other one don't know.
That's really unfair.
No, it's not unfair, nigga. What's morally right, nigga? You can't sit on the fence on this shit, nigga. What's right and what's wrong?
You literally said you don't know this woman. You ain't seen this woman.
I know that she locked up a lot of niggas for that. I know a nigga.
You have been known since the 1980s.
I know this woman has locked up people for weed. I know this woman has given license.
WWE Hall of Famer.
I know.
Maybe a horrible person too.
I know that this woman has locked up people for. I know that this woman has locked up people for 20 years for weed. So what?
Yeah, but that's most politicians, yo.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so is she really for people or is she not? Like, man, y'all.
Well, are politicians really for people, or are they for the fucking party?
Now, there you go. You said a word right there. So what are we doing?
That's the whole point.
What are we doing? So what are we doing? Who gives a fuck? These motherfuckers ain't did shit for me on my day to day. I go to work, I make my money per hour, and I go on about my fucking business.
That's why you vote local. So vote for your mayors.
Yeah,
and
man,
your
shit, man.
And
Nigga, I want a good ass park, and they made a water pad. You know they got a water pad out here, Afro Commie, everywhere. There's a water pad everywhere, and I think the kids enjoy it. Do you hear me?
Vote for your local officials, folks.
Have you not seen the splash pads?
I've seen the splash pads.
There's splash pads all over the city at this point. Fuck it. For the summer, it's good for them children. What have these motherfuckers right here? I'm looking at them right now. They ain't did shit for me, man. Fuck them. I go to school.
She met with a mass murderer.
Who?
Technically, they don't do shit for you.
Who is
they lead the army.
Benjamin Netanyahu, the leader of Israel.
These motherfuckers ain't Alexander the Great, and they have no military might. These motherfuckers.
Wait, hold on. Alexander the Great murdered a bunch of people.
But he's also a great. He was also was he not a great commander?
He did some
army
gay sex and then just killed him.
In war. Do you hear me? In war. What these motherfuckers do? This bitch locks niggas up for weed, and this motherfucker is like, all I know is that it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that drink a whole bunch of Mountain Dew and they fucking love me. That's all. That's what we're going against. Fuck both of them, man.
Hey,
and that's gang shit.
Mountain Dew all of a sudden. Wait, hold on.
And we will leave it on that note. We will leave it on that note because we do have something else that we have to discuss. Is of the utmost importance.
Let's have fun.
And it is this movie. Yes, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh wait, before we get into this, I have to ask a very important question. Y'all fucking Cassandra or no?
Anyway,
I had to
this
ask.
movie came out this week. The most recent MCU movie, and currently it is.
Stick your finger to your nose.
No, man, I take that chuckle as a yeah, yo.
It is
box office nigga, yo. What does the waifus do to him?
Currently, it is box office.
First had fingers in his nose and fun shit.
If I remember correctly, it's already hit the record for the biggest R-rated preview numbers already.
They said that shit's gonna do 350.
Had a friend say it's already hit 200 million, and we're just now into the end of Saturday, so it still has half of a primetime weekend to come out with. First R-rated movie of the MCU. It is box office. Most of the reviews I've seen from people have been relatively amazing. Everything from like 8 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. Of course, GameSpot, and some other ones like IGN gave it like a 4 out of 10 or 7 out of 10.
IGN is the worst review of all time.
Fuck about IGN, bro.
But among the populace, it seems to have gotten glowing reviews. The movie, and I said this is going to be a spoiler-full review. We are talking about everything of the movie. We're spoiling everything about the movie. If you do not want to be spoiled, leave a like, a comment, subscribe to Make It Make Sense the podcast. On all social media platforms, especially on Facebook and Twitch, and of course on YouTube. But we are going to spoil everything. I'm just going to tell you the movie was a joy to watch. And when you watch the movie, you have to remember that this is a Deadpool movie, which means you do not hold this to a standard, not even as a standard. You don't hold it to the mindset of like a normal movie with a relevant plot. Nothing. You hold it to the standard of the person who Deadpool is. And it is wild. Oh, yeah. Like Angelica, it came out officially Thursday. Yeah. The movie's wild. Like it's wild, but so far it's box office numbers.
First week, yo.
So many glowing reviews from so many people. Like I say, you have to hold it like not to take a serious vibe with the movie. The movie is a goofy, funny movie throughout the entirety.
But the implications are much more serious.
It has cameos for days, like just for days. But shout out, the first viral thing about it that tickled me. That might be the best intro of all the MCU.
Baby, bye.
I'm sorry. The intro is so funny to me. Like just to see Deadpool beating the heck out of people with Logan's adamantium skeleton from
Logan. How the movie starts off.
His adamantium skeleton, and seeing him beat the heck out of TVA officers to the meter bye, and him hitting the choreo, which the choreo is actually inspired from the actual NSYNC video.
Yep,
with actually some of the actual choreo from it. It is hilarious. That intro literally had me rolling. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what in the world?
And the fact that we found out he's in Logan's universe.
Like wow.
It's still ambiguous which Logan's universe, because I have questions.
We've already seen a little bit from the trailers. You knew it connected to Logan universe because the TVA was there, but the love letter and references and the hilariousness that they were talking about 20th Century Fox in those movies is just amazing to see. Like some of those parts are so funny. Like when you see backgrounds like this and you see a giant 20th Century Fox logo in the back halfway on the
back half of the logo.
It was wild. Like just so much stuff was in this movie. The cameos are crazy. I probably show
the soundtrack, yo. The soundtrack was top tier.
Talks about it. The soundtrack was crazy. Like I said, I'll show some of the cameos of people as they talk about them down there. Most likely, as long as I have them. The car scene. I'm sorry, you're not gonna sit here and tell me
them niggas was fighting.
The car scene is fire.
Yo, with the grease, yo. With the
car scene was fire. It was crazy.
The one that I want.
It was crazy. They was talking about Honda. Honda might get extra car sales from this movie because the way that car held up and all the badness is crazy.
Yo, Honda
car held up and was still.
They must got a sponsor from Honda.
I mean, Honda had.
Hey, they got a bunch of sponsors for this movie. Think about all the promo from Heineken to fucking everything in between. Like they got that bag, yo.
Let's talk about what y'all want to talk about. Let's get into it. Y'all know Wesley Snipes show back up.
Let's go. That's what I was waiting for, yo. Only one blade, nigga. Only one blade.
Since you wanted to bring him up, he is back.
Fucking go.
Blade was one of the cameos, and he probably shocked a lot of people that he was actually not only was
that nigga Blade, killed Toad with his own tongue, nigga.
Yes, have at it, Zell.
Listen, Wesley Snipes showed up and said it's only one Blade. After hearing today, it just announced that Blade is delayed again.
Delayed again.
So it might still be
delayed again. He's
which
talking
Ryan Reynolds, which Ryan Reynolds in the movie looked and shrugged, kind of like maybe.
Well, no, listen, but also remember don't forget, they had the moment from the Blade Trinity where, if you guys remember back in the day, they talked about how Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds could not get along on set, and fucking when he hits him with the, I don't like you, and then Deadpool's like, you never did, I was like, bars. I was like, he's not lying. Them niggas hated each other on the set of Blade Trinity.
That's what's so amazing about this movie. It's all the extra behind the scenes stuff that makes Deadpool great.
And I'm a Blade stan. You niggas know this. Blade, listen, fuck what anyone's talking about. Blade Trinity's still a good movie. I don't give a good goddamn. Yes, I know it's bad. I don't care.
Disney, hold this nigga down. He did this. Okay,
I don't know about all that.
He did make sure that all his taxes and everything else.
He did do his time.
I didn't think he could pull off Blade still. He pulled off Blade wonderfully.
You think you believe that? No,
I didn't think he could pull it off now.
That's crazy.
He hit some of the bars, Tori. He hit some of the
bars. Think about it, pulling off Blade for an entire.
You saw the Batarang, nigga.
They gave him 3.
He didn't want
him 3. Okay.
I thought we wasn't going to get him to the Blade movie.
2004, he murdered that shit, yo.
I thought we wasn't going to get him to the Blade movie.
What about Triple H?
You know what I love about this? With the goddamn platinum things, nigga.
Well, let me finish. Let's finish.
Hey, Monty, you want to know what I love about this? They announced that he would be in Blade. They didn't announce he would be in Deadpool. So
he never said he'd be in this movie.
So they were like a throw off. Feel like, who can we see? Jennifer.
The girl that plays X-23, she lied because she's in the Acolyte and she said she wasn't in the movie, and we see how that turned out.
You talking about good old Laura?
Fucking liar.
And hold on, wait. And Marvel said they signed Henry Cavill.
Yeah, man, that was listen. Let my nigga Henry Cavill be the new Logan and fucking Hugh Jackman, and let Channing Tatum be goddamn gay. I don't care. No, fuck you guys.
No, that was disrespectful.
It was fun.
No, let him be Gambit.
That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
No, fuck you. That wasn't disrespectful.
What the fuck you mean? Fuck you. Have you ever heard somebody
let that man be Remy LeBeau? That's what I fucking mean.
That wasn't Remy LeBeau.
Jordan, you
fighting for Gambit.
You
Look,
want that Gambit to be changed.
Look, he fought to be Gambit. That look, they were trying to do a Gambit fucking single movie, and he was willing to put his own. He was willing to put his own money up for that shit, yo. He wanted to be Gambit. Goddamn it, let him be Gambit.
No, this is what I want to say about Gambit, though. This is what I want to say about Gambit.
Yo.
No, Gotti, I'm that mad at you.
This is what I want. Listen, I don't mind him making cameos as Gambit.
No, let that nigga be. Let that nigga be
the official Gambit. It's a funny thing because he looked funny, so I don't mind him in a comedy movie.
So can I ask you a question?
Fuck you. That's my Gambit. God damn it. That's my Gambit. Fuck you guys.
Two people that are above that deal with people from Nolan's all the time.
Yo, listen. Shout out to Gambit.
Was that a Nolan's dialect at all?
That was Creole as fuck.
Shut up. I'm asking the two people above me.
Like I said, it's
I'm asking you one question. Yes or no?
That Cajun nigga.
I'm agreeing with you the whole time. Why you arguing with me?
You know,
a question.
Joe lashes out when he gets flustered, though, man. You know this. Joe lashes out when he gets flustered. He can't help it.
I agree with you, but I thought it was fine for the movie, but he can't be official.
May I start all over?
No, he can be official Gambit. Fuck you guys. That's my remake.
Like the fact that you know how to open the door yourself, that's not cool, man. I didn't ask you to go out of here.
But yeah,
I'm asking. Hold on, man.
I ask it for a comedy movie.
Can I ask a question?
No, I want him for the reboot.
No, fuck you right now. The two people above me. Was that a Nolan's accent or no?
Y'all niggas not rocking with God.
I'm not asking you shit. Let me start with Monterey, please, because he's the voice of reason. Was that Nolan's accent?
You talking about was that the accent of the original Gambit?
No.
What he's talking about?
He has his Creole too.
You know what's wrong? I'm the most New Orleans nigga on this panel right now.
Yeah, and that's why he's disrespecting Channing Tatum like this, like he's bringing the culture to life. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Toy, you heard Joe being like Brick Baby talking about he New Orleans.
I mean, if I had to say, his accent was okay. But if I had to be honest about the Gambit,
what if he talks like young boy?
Is he giving Nolan's? I'm just asking you a question.
What if he talks like young boy, Joe?
Shut up, whore.
Is it giving Nolan's?
I'm just asking you.
Was he giving Nolan's?
Or was he giving Gambit? Was he giving Gambit, though?
No, fuck that. Was he giving Nolan's?
It was giving like I would say it was okay. It was giving a mix of both. Like
a parody in.
Like it was giving a mix of both. Like in my mind,
crazy.
Buying Gambit for the movie. I'm with you.
What can I ask y'all? Yes or no question? Y'all just.
I said like it was a mix of both. It's not really.
Is this
if you don't agree with Joe, he doesn't give a damn.
Listen here, you light skinned whore. What I'm asking
I've been called that a few times. I'll rock with it.
And I know that's why I gave it to you because I need to be proud of it. What I'm saying to you is this: was this Nolan's? He knows what he is. Is this?
Are you talking about Creole? Louisiana?
Was that?
Or are you talking about New Orleans?
Is this a Creole white man? Is this Creole white man right here?
Oh yeah, that is.
No, I'm not talking to you.
No.
I'm talking to the two niggas that deal with.
He's not Creole.
Okay. That's all. I'm just. He's arguing with me. I'm asking y'all niggas. Was that Creole?
30 minutes ago.
Anyway,
we did establish. We established what?
Zell, are you done with your points before I give it to you, Nico, again?
Oh, this is a question?
No, the only real question I was going to ask is, like, what did you like and dislike about the movie? You can give one to each.
I like the movie. I'm leaving it at that. All right. So what are we doing with this Creole accent? So let's keep arguing. So what are you saying? That you know this?
Nigga, I agree with you 30 minutes ago. I told you 30 minutes ago.
Why did you keep on letting Afro Comic keep on saying stuff and continue and letting it happen?
I was telling you I was agreeing with you. You like, Joe don't pay attention when you agree.
I told you, yo, once Joe gets flustered, he just flashes out. That's exactly why I told you.
Okay, screw the Creole. I've had enough.
Okay, let's leave
shout out to the new representative of New Orleans.
He's not from New Orleans. He's not from Nolan's.
Joe is the king of New Orleans now.
Bro, I was like,
I kind of am on some real shit.
Channing Tatum's the king of New Orleans.
I am a Saints fan on some real shit.
Listen, Joe, when's the last time? Joe, I have a question for you now. When's the last time you used kinetic energy to make anything explode, huh?
My penis. And secondly,
damn, Joe doesn't have a dick, folks. Confirmed.
Okay, anyway, back to like the actual thing.
What's the actual question? Because
what did you like about the movie? And matter of fact, because we all want to give you a relevant answer. What do you like and dislike about the movie?
I do want to no, hold on, because he got in my segment, so I'm getting his. You know what we saw? We just clouded, right?
No, Joe. I really think you blew your dick up with kinetic energy, bro. I thought that was legit. I'm not gonna lie.
You got this intro target, Monte. That's an intro right there.
Not an intro.
Yo, when you read the intros, the kinetic dick blowing up has to be my clip. That's gotta be it. Remember this, folks. But no, I love the fan service in this movie. They gave it to us. It was every look. Listen, I'm here for the nostalgia play, yo, when it's done like this. Listen, from all the little stuff to the listen, this was basically sort of almost like a mix, it was like semi-secret wars, like some of these plot points, as well as like Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, or more specifically, Deadpool kills Deadpool, which was basically the Battle of the Deadpools. Shout out to Blake Lively. Yo, listen, Ryan Reynolds was smart as fuck. He was like, yo, I'm finna get my wife a bag. That baby is actually the baby that they just had, too. So they got both of their kids a bag, too, out of this.
They got royalties out of this?
Yeah, because...
What about the dog? Whose dog is this?
The dog is actually... It's a mix between a Chinese... it's a Chinese something dog and a pug, but it's kind of fucked up.
I feel like Cyrac has the right
Deadpool dog.
What y'all think about the mask?
Japanese Deadpool with the baby arms, yo. Japanese Deadpool with the baby arms is a meme waiting to happen.
I don't know, man. I kind of liked all this like multiverse thing, but like it felt alone.
They did it the right way, though.
Do you guys asking the panel?
They didn't overdo it.
Asking the panel, did y'all feel like this was a part of the MCU, or this is okay being what it was?
Completely, because this is who Deadpool is. Like even in comics, even in the Fox movies, even in comics, this is who Deadpool is. He's basically a sexually neutral, crazy deviant that breaks.
I don't sexually neutral.
Was he that before he was Deadpool?
We watched him Lust After Death. We watched him lock. What's the old lady's name? Let's never forget that in the comic books, she is a prisoner in the comic books that he keeps locked in his fucking apartment. So he has somebody
she's cool with that.
Yeah, because she does cocaine with him. I mean, what?
This is not. This is who he is. Like, a lot of stuff they show him.
The cocaine's right next to the cure for blindness, bro. But notice she always goes for the cocaine.
Even the point of like him trying to find something important to do with his life, even that's accurate to his actual character. Like this is him. This is essentially who he is, and they did it fine with me. Like they didn't tone it down. Him and Hugh Jackman.
How do you guys feel about them wasting? Because do you think that they wasted Cassandra Nova if they're gonna do any more X-Men
Okay,
stuff?
so we're talking about like stuff we like about the movie. I will bring up Cassandra just because
y'all fucking or no?
No. I love Cassandra.
Wait, no, and definitely not banging her.
No, I mean to be fair, I love Cassandra. I like Cassandra being in the movie. I thought she was a fine villain. I just thought they needed more. Like,
would you bang her?
Yeah, they could have done so much more with her.
No,
yeah,
I'm not banging.
Well, would you bang her?
No, but I want more.
You wouldn't put the plunger ponytail on the back of her head, bro.
I wouldn't bang her. I don't think I wouldn't.
But
bang
to
her.
me, like she was a bit.
I want to see if she can reach deep in my mind and see how far this goes.
I wanted more Cassandra, like having her.
Can you imagine the
hand through people's skull? Is wild. Putting her hand.
I thought that was a cool. Wait, I want to ask you guys a question about. Do you guys like that better as a display of like telepathic power as opposed to like the classic? I'm gonna put my
Well, she has to touch you, so it's kind of.
I didn't like that. That was uncomfortable for me.
No, I thought it was cool. I liked.
She's showing she's brutal.
Did you guys think about it? She was a telepath who's fucking her.
No, she's
secret base. Well, no, but I'm saying she was a telepath who literally, her fortress was inside of a fucking giant skull. She was literally in someone's mind.
She ripped the skin off Johnny Storm, dog.
Yeah, but he said all that shit. You saw the after credits. He actually said all that shit, so he deserved it.
He did. He did say all that was crazy.
He said all that shit. Word for word.
She's better than Charles Xavier. Like she's.
Whoa, hold on. Listen, I love Cassandra Nova. But
she has to touch you, then that's a weakness. Because if
I don't. What is it? Because we don't know what Charles can do.
That's not the way that they. It was in the comic book. She was good old. I thought that was just them trying to show a cooler way of messing with people's minds than just the old.
But in the movie, she said I have everybody up. But in the movie, she literally stated that she has to touch you for a part of her.
I know, but I'm just
invade your mind.
Talking about like what you mean? How did she do all that stuff that she did?
She got touched the head.
Like to invade your mind, she has to touch you. No, to
move
you around.
But her putting Wolverine's like claws on the floor and pushing people away and flaming people.
Yeah,
like,
she ain't got to do
Mr. Johnny Storm.
Well, she's telepathic and telekinetic. There's a difference, Joe.
No, she's both.
No, she invade
your mind. She has to touch you. But
hold on,
Monterey. She's telepathic and telekinetic.
I'm sorry, guys. Monterey, what did you say that? What powers does she actually have that really can fuck people up? What is it?
She has telekinesis, and she's a telepath, probably. Like,
yeah,
telekinesis basically means you can move things around with your mind.
That's how she ripped his skin off
with the person's mind.
So where's the physical part come at, and then Juggernaut's coming?
Well, that's telekinetic. The kinetic is physical energy, Joe.
That's why she did Joe. That's why she did the recording. She needed the recording to see if he did it. Charles Xavier.
So explain why Juggernaut is. Let's talk about Juggernaut in that helmet. Let's talk about that.
Well, because just like Magneto, Juggernaut, because Kane Marco is Charles's stepbrother. When he became the avatar of fucking Sidorak, he had to have a way. The only thing that could stop him was Charles getting in his head. So he found
what's the opposite of Juggernaut?
It's a meteorite. I do believe that's what the helm's made of, but it blocks like telepathic attacks. So him and Magneto are the only niggas that got telepath blocking helmets. So and Magneto got melted to his skull, so they had to
sum this up. I guess we'll round it out.
That way she couldn't rip off their skin.
This is a good conversation. We'll give you guys
skin off like she did before.
We'll round it out to real simple. I'm gonna go through y'all. Give you a score for this movie out of 10 and why you give it that score. Zell, you're up first.
Ooh, Zell May. I want to know.
In cinematography.
He's fresh off the watch.
Cinematography.
Fresh off of the watch.
Cinematography, this might not be the greatest movie ever done. But in terms of pure entertainment, this is up there. I enjoyed it. Like, listen, just take your mind away from thinking anything and just enjoy something. That's what this
Did you say that about Fast and Furious?
No, I said Fast and Furious is just dumb shit that you just randomly do.
Family, bro. Family's dumb shit now? That's crazy. What did they do to you? What happened to you? Now you don't fuck with family?
They want to know what happened. Paul Walker died, Tori. He left me and forgot about Paul Walker.
I guess.
What's your score?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
We got 9 out of 10. Unico Williams, your score and why you give it that?
Excuse me, bitches. 10 out of 10. Period. I enjoyed myself the whole time I was there. That's what makes it good, right?
We got a 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. The Afro Comic, you're up.
Listen, off of pure nostalgia and optimism for the future of the Marvel Universe, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh shit!
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're turning to Goofy all of a sudden.
Okay, dog. Okay, dog.
For his intro, yo, clip that for when you do redo the intro. That's got to be Joe's.
We got to do that.
That
and also, dog ass up top. What do you think about the movie, asshole?
What did you call me?
Asshole.
Calling him dog ass. Dog ass. Such a random fucking insult.
Now, as the one that
dog ass is crazy.
This
Shout out
movie
dog
as
ass.
much as everybody else, because there are a couple of things I generally I ain't gonna say I don't like.
Talk about it. Tell us.
Well, no. There is one thing I don't like about this movie, and it's him. I do not like.
Oh man, you dickhead!
Yo, hating on Pete is crazy, nigga.
I do not like
Pete. Pete is crazy.
Peter.
I don't like Peter.
Yo, did you see the hog on Peter?
It wasn't Peter in the beginning.
The hammer, yo.
No, to be fair, it's not Peter in the beginning that gets me. It's Peter during
got
this
the hammer, yo.
Peter
got the hammer on it.
I don't like Peter. Like Peter during this scene after they go crazy.
You're a hater, Monte.
Peter rolls up. Oh, everybody got a Peter. We're cool.
We hate
hating on Peter is crazy.
I don't like Peter, bro. Like I just didn't like Peter.
You know that this whole panel is Peter's.
No, I'm just saying. I was hoping it was more of like, Deadpool would talk to his
gray sweatpants for my
to calm down. Just having Peter pop up. I don't like Peter. Like Peter's just like bleh. I don't like Peter.
Yo, we are Deadpool.
Peter's low-key a red flag.
I was cool with
the
Deadpool,
women of
like,
war.
I just didn't like Peter. Like,
hey, you the nigga that can't regenerate. We don't
took me out. Peter took me out.
Oh,
the other Deadpool that couldn't regenerate. That was funny. Like Ryan Reynolds playing himself as a
nice pool. Nice pool was good.
Yo, with the fucking man bun, yo, and the heavy Canadian accent.
But like, once I got a grasp on all of the cameos, and to be fair, all the cameos didn't really. I wasn't really going gaga over every cameo, but all the cameos was fine. Even
what was your favorite cameo?
Even some lesser ones like Elektra, Pyro, Sabretooth. I wish Sabretooth wouldn't have got one shot, but whatever it is, what it is.
Nah, fuck that nigga.
What about Cavill?
Weird ass eyebrow.
Like Cavill was okay. I was cool with it. I was really happy at Hugh's performance. I didn't think Hugh could pull off a straight up full Wolverine performance like this. He still got like this. He can still pull off.
If he can play P.T. Barnum, he can play Wolverine.
P.T. Barnum.
He can play.
Did the women all just gasp when his shirt came off?
When he connected the circuit,
he worked out for that one scene. He was.
No, he's like that all the time, bro. I think that nigga stays ripped up like Rambo. He's a theater actor.
Who is the best woman in this show?
Yo, X-23 when she put the sunglasses on, yo.
Who was the best woman in the movie?
That's what I'm asking. Who is the best woman in the movie?
Laura Kinney.
It was Cassandra Nova. What are we talking about?
Nova
is the best woman in the movie.
So you would fuck her?
No. But
yes, you did. You literally just said you would fuck her. Yes, you did.
I did.
You said you'd fuck her. I heard it.
You literally just said you would fuck her.
I just
you said you wouldn't earlier, but you're just.
No, I said I wouldn't earlier.
I stand in solidarity with you, Monray.
I said I wouldn't earlier.
Whatever, bro.
You wrote back the tape. I said earlier.
That's crazy.
They'll make co-sign fucking her too.
Y'all can roll back the tape after this is over. I said I would
agree to it. So
you literally did say that you would.
He's trying to see if Raheem goes through other things other than just heads like that.
You said you would fuck.
I said the word no.
You know what I'm saying? Is it real?
It's Monray, it's too late. It's on the record. You would fuck Cassandra Nova. We'll never forget that now. We will never forget that.
You can forget nothing. I didn't say it.
I know we're not.
The tape back.
That's crazy because you said you would fuck her.
I said I wouldn't.
No,
you said you would.
No, I said I wouldn't.
You said that she was a badass bitch.
Confirmed.
Okay, now I know y'all.
That's what's going on.
Monray has a bald head.
Okay, so anyway, as I know these two are lying, so I'm not even gonna establish them two anymore. Anyway, even as somebody that was having parts about the movie that I didn't, wasn't as big on, I still think the movie's just a great movie, just in general. It's funny. That intro scene, dang near gave it a 10 out of 10 by itself. That mug is funny.
It was fire.
I would say
he used every part. He used every bone, by the way.
Yeah, like it's crazy. I was really trying to fight with, but because the things I had an issue with are like not really major to the movie, I give it a 9 out of 10. I think the movie's just a great movie. It's funny, he's brutal. The jokes are mostly on point. There's some like but they're mostly on point. They're mostly all current. Deadpool wild. He even more wild than he was in the last two movies. I didn't think that was possible. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Is it better than Bad Boys? I told my girlfriend, I said, yo, that was way
better than Bad Boys?
No. Yeah, it was better than Bad Boys.
No,
Bad Boys.
But that was that the movie of the year up until this point?
No.
So what was a better movie? What was a better movie up until that point?
Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
Well, no, Bad Boys was a way better movie than I thought.
No. But what I'm saying was like at this point, I said Bad Boys was the best movie this year.
Oh yeah.
Deadpool came out, and I said that is the best movie of this year.
No, Bad Boys
have
is
a
the best movie.
disagreement.
Nah, I agree with you, Joe. I agree with you.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's not about much. Like
we're
Deadpool,
we're not taking this from niggas who would fuck Cassandra Nova. God damn it, Joe. We ain't gotta take that.
Yeah, y'all are.
Oh wait, who is about to bang Cassandra Nova?
Yeah,
the nigga at the top and the nigga at the bottom. They finna tag team her.
I'm Zelma.
He's about to bang Cassandra Nova.
Zelma.
Oh, you said the two at the bottom. I got you right there. There you go. You said two at the bottom.
Hey, me and Joe could run the 2-man on Cassandra Nova.
I'd feel better like if it wasn't her.
And why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that debaucherous work? Tell us where they can find you with.
UNIQ. Oh, Afro Commie, it's your turn. Let's do this.
Where can they find you with?
Pat McAfee hometown.
Hey, run that 2-man, bro, right now. Run
the 2-man on the
hey,
ball.
Be quiet, though, man. You don't do 2-mans. Hey,
I don't know.
Do a 2-man right now. Let's go. Tell them how we do it.
I don't think that's how that works, but you can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, you can find me on Wednesdays on Keep It 99 on freaking on Keep It 99 on Casual Conversations every Wednesday, as well as the Blurred Cartels round.
We ran a 2-man.
Fucking as well as on Friday night here,
done it.
And of course here on Make It Make Sense. You know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory. I guess catch me out somewhere running 2-mans with Joe.
We literally didn't care about what's going on with the rest of her day. 3 times. I don't understand.
Shout out to women empowerment.
She asked for it, and we gave it to her.
And where can they find you in?
Yo, like you got to be Hulk Hogan. I'll be Macho Man. But we're like the mega powers, brother.
Hey.
All right, where can they find you at, Unico?
Somewhere over the range.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna tell you where you can find me.
In the Olympics.
Special Olympics.
UnicoWilliams.com.
Actually, no. I quit for real. Some real shit. It's me and Pikachu. We're going to sleep. Gottie's over here.
UNIQ.com. UNIQWilliams.com.
He did it for me. It's just whatever. I'll just flip it. Shut up.
Just here.
Go ahead.
Zale, where are you going?
You can find me at Keep It 99 on the channel. You can find me at I'll Be That News. All that. It's a good time. We out there. You can find Unico by what he didn't tell y'all. He can find him at the opening ceremonies of the Olympics.
I was already there.
Walking for the French people.
Yep, at the Last Supper.
And of course,
Last Supper, I knew.
Why you ain't over there with them girls that's over there at DreamCon? Let's talk about that. Where you at?
And of course, shout out to our affiliates.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course, shout out if you're watching to our affiliates at Blurred Cartel. They're out there at DreamCon right now. If you see them holding up a booth, show some love, like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we are happy that Zelma was able to run from the debauchery of the white foods. Of course,
that's our spiritual leader.
I almost died.
What's going on with the white foods? What's going on?
He's rewarded with trumpet, and he'll tell his story on Wednesday.
Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and of course on TikTok we can be found. And of course, if you are watching, if you like watching, make sure to go to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Of course, we are making Make Sense on all those platforms. Make sure to look for this lovely insignia that'll let you know if you have found the right one. Otherwise, I'm on Twitch. I appreciate y'all for watching. Show all the love, support, and find these crazy people. We try to wrangle them in every week. Sometimes it doesn't go well. It is what it is. Thank you all for watching.
Go on, can beat Piccolo.